Chef Pachi. Hi, today with Chef Pachi, we are gonna make an amazing recipe. We are gonna make a tuna tartare, and this recipe is so easy and so beautiful that you can make it for couples, or you can make it for friends, an evening party, or just a light dinner. So here we go. I buy my tuna tartare already cut, and it's a great tuna because it's sushi grade tuna. So if you can buy it like that, perfect. If you cannot and you buy it frozen, cut it frozen. So here we go. For our recipe, we're gonna mix all these ingredients. Some have dried here, but don't worry. We are adding the salt, the pepper, we have here coconut aminos, not soy sauce, so that everybody can use it. Gluten or no gluten, but you can use, if you want, soy sauce. Then we're gonna add the dark sesame seeds, and I like to use the white ginger because for me it's easier to bite on, it's not as acid, and I actually love it. So I do the white ginger, we mix here, and now we're gonna add half a tablespoon. We're gonna add half a tablespoon of honey because we're gonna add some wasabi that's gonna give it a beautiful contrast. Here we go with our wasabi. I added a little more honey to my spoon because there's a lot that stays stuck there. So just remember that you can do that. There's no problem, so that you can ensure you have the measurement of honey. Now, if you want it sweeter or if you want it spicier, you can always add more or add less. And last but not least, we're gonna add our olive oil. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. That's 1, 2, 3. Actually, I didn't see the sesame oil. I think we have to add the sesame oil because I didn't see it in the ingredients. So let me check. It's 1 tablespoon of dark sesame oil. Let's measure it here. Oops. And now we can get rid of all these spoons. Put them in the back. And we are ready to mix. So normally what I do is that I place all the ingredients together before I add the olive oil, even the sesame oil, so that they actually mingle together. Since the sesame oil is not that much, it doesn't really matter to add it at the beginning, but we want the other ingredients to be really, really well mixed. I set them aside 5 minutes, then I add the olive oil, set them aside again for 5 minutes, and we're done. Now we are going to serve our tuna. Let's cut it up right here. And make sure it's really cold when you take it out of the refrigerator. If you have it frozen, just place it in the fridge for an hour or 2 and it'll be the perfect temperature. Especially here that is really hot. Look at this tuna, it's absolutely beautiful, and we are gonna make our dish in minutes. If you want to make it as an appetizer, I would do this, which is to add each piece of tuna on the plate. It's a beautiful tuna. So we have 4 servings if it's for an appetizer, and if we have somebody that really loves and adores tuna, then we have 2. Like me. Now we're gonna organize the next dish. Here we go. Half by half. And you can do a whole plate if you want, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful it looks for an evening snack, or a light dinner, or if you have friends and you have a party and you really want to give them something amazing. And you listen to the birds. These are real birds out here. And this is what we're going to use our sieve for. So we mix our sauce really well to make sure that everything gets blended. But we're going to pass it through the sieve just to add some of it so that we don't add too much. And you can still see the beautiful red tuna. A little bit more. And now we're gonna serve it with some beautiful arugula. And this arugula is gonna have all of the rest of the seasoning. Everything goes in there. And voila, we are ready. That is it. Now we're gonna mix, and you can do it with 2 tongues. I love doing it with my hand when it's for me and my husband or my family, because there's no better tool than your hands. So here you have your beautiful arugula, and this is baby arugula. And that's it. I like to pair it with a pear, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So I just slice the pear. You know, the pear can be added to the dressing too, and then to the salad. But here, since we want a beautiful picture at the end, and we're going to add some extra ginger to liven up those colors. And we are going to add, I have an extra ingredient that I use that's not really part of the recipe, but I love to add it, and it's just a touch of spearmint, because we have a lot of spearmint. So what I do, I have some dry spearmint here, and all we need to do is just sprinkle it with a little bit of the dry spearmint, and it livens and lightens up the flavor beautifully. So here's the spearmint, and now we're going to cut and add our pear. Slice our pear, and then with a spoon or a watermelon baller, we can just remove the heart of the pear so that we leave the skin. And then we're going to cut it into slices that are not very thin or very thick, so that we can place them beautifully in a dish. A little bit of the sesame dressing to each one. And we can serve it also with just the arugula on the side. These arugula all have that dressing in it, so it's a beautiful way to serve it with your tuna. You can serve your tuna on its own, so you can serve it with the pears and the greens on the side, and do a whole plate of the tuna and serve it for many people, for like friends, as a buffet. And if it's for 2, just go ahead and serve it like this, add the pears on the side, and you'll have a beautiful light dinner for 2.